Today I'm gonna react to this video about this part about Chile. So let's begin.
That are the first team to be eliminated from the World Cup qualifiers, our beloved Chile. And
But what? Beloved? Huh? I don't get this. Why people did this? Here we go.
Rink, there's actually a photo I need to show, and I'm pretty sure some of our Latinos have seen this in social media. But oh my God, our poor dear.
I mean, this picture is crazy, but not crazy because you age every year. So, yeah. I mean, let's see what they have to talk about this.
Ricardo Gareca. What have they done to this man? Came in as a boss. And
What have we done? But first of all, what have we done? Like, honestly, it's not Shia's fault. That he
went to the Andes Mountains and he found no solution. He tried to take ayahuasca. It didn't work out. And now they have broken him. And I think he walked away, if I'm not mistaken. I think he resigned from the spot. Resigned. So, wow. I mean, I blame one person, actually. I blame Deadball TV for this. Because Deadball TV were absolutely hyping him up after they...
I mean, you make up Deadball TV, man. But don't really blame it on him. I don't know why. Because Gareca, he did very good things with Peru. So, I mean...
They lost 3-2 to France in the friendly. I said, okay, cool. Let's see how it's going. We always know Gareca is a good manager. I mean, unless it's club football, because you saw his time at Vélez and it was terrible. But, I mean, this has been... he has a 13% winning percentage as Chile manager. That has to be the worst in their...
19, actually. 19%, by the way.
History of having minimum over 10 games in charge.
Mm-hmm.
I get...
We had a coach that was worse in 2002. A coach that did much worse at the percentage of games.
It's talent-wise, but Gareca, this might be his final job. I get it's talent-wise, but Gareca, this might be his final job of his career, unless some club takes a chance with him. But this might be the end of Ricardo Gareca in football. I mean, he had a great time with Peru, but wow, this Chile job has gone seriously, seriously bad. They are eliminated from World Cup qualifiers. I mean, Rank, what's the future for Chile, man? I mean, they scored no goals this window. They looked pathetic against Bolivia. I get it's the altitude. They looked pathetic. You allowed Bolivia to do the double over you.
I mean, yeah, but also talking about the future, like, there is a future, by the way. Like the U20, U17, obviously U20, U17 World Cup games for Chile. I'm gonna do a watch along for. So, I mean, we have future players, Cepeda and those other, like, we have youth coming up. Like, we don't have to rush them. So,
I think their future is like Peru, where they don't qualify for a World Cup for 40 years. Even in the
40, what? 40 years? That's crazy, by the way. Like that's people need to stop this agenda. It's clearly an agenda, man. Like, first of all, we have a generation coming with the U20 and U17. So, yeah.
Expanded positions. I mean, Venezuela are producing better talents than Chile right now.
Mm-hmm. Bolivia. I mean, this is exactly what I don't. Chile, we have talents coming through. We don't need to rush them. Honestly, we don't have to rush them. Like, you see, like, people, the national teams take time, and with Spain, they rushed Yamal too quickly. Chile doing it like I'm not worried.
Are producing some good talents. They're not catching Ecuador. They're not catching Colombia. They're not catching Paraguay. They're not catching Uruguay. So Chile right now are in the bottom two with Peru for the next 10 years. That's how I see it. Unless there is going to be another generation like the Vidals, like the Sanchez's. But wow, I mean, they're getting.
There's gonna be a generation, but maybe not as good. But there's not gonna be a younger generation coming. We have a lot of youngsters coming up.
Clowned on the off the field. They're getting clowned on the field. You see Rodrigo De Paul telling Arturo Vidal to go back to streaming.
I mean, De Paul is a fucking clown, man. Nobody rates that dude. Like, he's only relevant because he won the World Cup, like, fugaziness. Like, don't do that. Vidal has 2 Copa Americas. Yes, sir.
I mean, they're getting clowned everywhere. I think. What does the future hold for this national team? Is it bad?
It is bad. It is bad. I really don't see how, especially looking at the results of their youth national team as well, like going into the Olympics or in the South American Championships. It's really not good.
It's not what?
The future.
It's not good. The U17, they should qualify for the U17 World Cup. And they're in a good group. The U20 home U20 World Cup. I don't know.
For Chile, the future generations after this golden generation, it's crazy to think about that 9 years ago they were lifting their second Copa America in a row, and nowadays they cannot make a 48-team World Cup. They're finishing bottom of the barrel, only 10 points in 16 games, actually. Wow, it's crazy how downhill it's gone, and they've sunk with their players. They've sunk with Vidal, they've sunk with Alexis Sanchez. They stick to their guns, and it hasn't worked out. And the main blame has to go to the federation. I feel like at the end of the day,
yes, people blame it on the federation is fucking garbage.
It all comes down to the federation not having a proper program, not having a proper project, not having the infrastructure, because you can blame it on the players, but the players are the players you get. You can blame it on Gareca, but the players were not working with the previous manager and the one before and the one before. It's the third consecutive World Cup that Chile has missed now, and it's an absolute disaster. Obviously, Gareca has to take some of the blame. Like, he was being completely delusional, thinking that Chile could somehow turn this around with the way that they were playing, and he was showing no signs of actually any tactical change or any football on the pitch. So obviously Gareca
is garbage, by the way. I did not want him as Chile manager.
Is to blame, but the main blame has to go to the federation, because it's an absolute disaster for Chile once again. You're finished.
Yes, the federation has to take it, because when obviously Jadue and Sampaoli left, things went bad. The league, it's affecting the league. The teams are not doing as good. Colo-Colo, who is the biggest club, one of the biggest South America, got grouped in the Libertadores. So, I mean, it's affecting the league. It's sad.
Behind the likes of Bolivia and Venezuela.
I mean, that's disgusting. And the fact that we're below Bolivia, Venezuela, Peru, is disgusting.
On a daily basis, that's what Chile has become. And yeah, it's just super sad to see. The only player that I can say can hold his head up high is Cepeda. I think that Cepeda has actually shown a few good performances.
Yes. And also Vicente Pizarro as well.
He is the main player to look out.
El Loyola.
For Chile. And then you need to build around him and get some new young blood in there. But we saw...
I mean, we have young bloods in there. We have, obviously, Ivan Roman, 18 years old. We have Asadi, we have players, youngsters. We need a number 9. Damian Pizarro was obviously in the team. So Vicente Pizarro, Ivan Roman. I'm gonna build my future. I'm gonna do my future Chile team. So yeah,
Gareca wasn't even willing to do that in these final few games.
yeah, like Gareca wasn't testing any new players. He left out Williams Aracon and Carlos Palacios, the Boca players.
Whoever they get in September has to start trying out with the youngsters, even if they lose their games and finish.
We actually have an interim, Luis Mena, there for the 2 games left. So
Bottom with 10 points. I don't care. The youngsters need to get some experience.
Yes. I mean, we just call up some U20, U17 players. That's what I want.
Building for the next cycle, because come on, like 7 out of 10 teams qualify. It's not that hard. I'm not even asking you to win half your games. You need to win.
True. 7 out of 10, then qualifies. Like this. Yeah, we have to.
Like 5 games and you make the World Cup. So like it's not that hard. Just get some youngsters in, build around Cepeda, bring around Osorio, Nunez.
Osorio is fucking garbage, by the way. But he's young. So. I mean, Cepeda, Vicente Pizarro, Osorio, Ivan Raman, Loyola. So yeah.
Echeverria from Huracan was playing decent in the midfield. Bring in those
Echeverria was garbage. I'm sorry, he was garbage.
Players, try to see how they work off each other. But for now, it's disaster. They've gone down once again, and yeah, it might be a long time before we see Chile once again at the World Cup.
I mean, maybe not a long time. Obviously, the next World Cup, obviously it's going to be Brazil, Chile, I think Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, and Chile in the qualifiers, and Bolivia as well. I mean, who knows?
It's been since 2014.
Yeah, it's been 2014.
And
They were this close.
and-
They were this
They were-
close to eliminating Brazil.
And to be honest, if they would have eliminated Brazil in that World Cup, I think they would have made to the semifinal. I think Chile were that good.
They had that quarterfinal clash against Colombia. Colombia were insane as well. You had James in that sort. It would have
Yeah,
been
but Chile
an
were
amazing
awesome.
game.
Chile were an amazing team too. We cannot deny what they were doing in that World Cup. They were highly entertaining. So I mean, the Colombia-Chile game would have been an all-timer, I think, in that quarterfinal, and we'll see if James gets injured or something like that. But I mean, it's just so depressing watching. There is nothing rank. I saw nothing against Bolivia. I saw Sanchez huffing and puffing since the 20th minute because of the altitude. And I said, this guy doesn't deserve it. He is one of the all-time great golden ball players. And he's going to go out like this? In this sorrow mode? I don't know what.
And I don't think in the next World Cup, Sanchez is going to be like 41 and Vidal 42. I don't see them giving up. Like, they ain't going down this way. Like, I'm sorry. They ain't going down without being in the World Cup for the last time. I think they'll still fight until the end for the next one.
This FA do. And I actually just checked. Their U20 team haven't qualified to the U20 World Cup since 2013. They're actually hosting the U20 World Cup this year. Oh, they better make it out of that group.
But if we don't, yeah, like, obviously I was U20. Obviously I'm gonna do watch-ons for these games, and obviously U17.
Because if they don't,
We have to win the U20 World Cup. We have to.
boy, oh boy, they are in some serious, serious trouble here. And I don't know who they hire. Rank, you know what?
Lucha, like there's a short list. Getting a player of there's Gustavo Alvarez, there's Jorge Almirón, Manuel Pellegrini. There's some Hernan Crespo as well.
I'm gonna go crazy. They should hire Sampaoli.
Honestly, I agree. Yes, I agree. I mean, I know rank laughing there, but Jadue and Sampaoli, that duo, I think that will bring us back.
The back-to-back,
I mean,
the run back,
try something, rank.
crazy
Yeah,
run back.
run it back. Run it back. He's the only one who could fix this team with his craziness, and maybe he'll bring in youngsters. I don't know, but they need to have a serious wake-up call. I get people will say, "Oh, Michael, they were competitive against Argentina in the second half." Yeah, because they had no choice. They had no choice. Or was that competitiveness against Bolivia? Oh, you're just going to blame altitude. No, that's an easy cop-out. They are simply not a good team, and they will not be for the next 10 years. And it's a sad thing because Chile have been a competitive side, I think, throughout the 21st century. But since 2022, ever since Arturo Vidal got that red card against Ecuador,
No. It's not been that. It's 2017 against Germany. 2017 against Germany.
downhill. And it will not be getting any better any soon. And yeah, I feel bad for my Chileans out there, but I really cannot see any hope for you guys. I thought Osorio would have had a better impact in these qualifiers. Nothing.
No,
So
nothing.
Bro, it's garbage.
it's sad. I mean, Benedictine Diaz basically got expelled from the national team, and he's still laughing at this situation. He's like, "Who are you going to play out there?" I mean, Benedictine Diaz is not the best striker in the world, but give the man an opportunity. Oh, he got expelled because he can't speak Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'll get you a goal.
So yeah, I mean, we need new players. But yeah, see you guys. Peace out.